Hello class and welcome to Module 4. Now it is time to put the research that we have been working on and we're going to be putting that into use here. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to have a free writing assignment and it must be done in the Macmillan in our textbook. And so you're just going to write. You're going to write anything that comes to your mind. This is a completion assignment. So anything that you have here, you're just going to type and get it from here. Just think of it as a brain dump. And so you're going to meet the limit for that, and that's going to be assignment 1. Okay, so then what you're going to have to do for assignment 2, which is the discussion, is think about what your thesis statement is. So a thesis statement, think of it as an answer to your research question. So go back and look at your research question, and let's say that my topic is this chapstick, and my research question is, which chapstick is the best? Okay, let's say that, very simplistic example, but let's say that is my research question. Okay, and so my research answer is going to be my thesis. So this chapstick is superior, so that's my answer. And then I'm going to have key points. You're going to have 3. Further on in the discussion, we're only going to be analyzing 2 of them, but for number 1, you have to have your thesis statement that has your 3 key points, okay? These are going to be your reasons that prove your thesis. So, this chapstick is the best, so there's my claim. That's the answer to my research question. Because A, it's effective, B, it's cheap, and 3, it fits in my pocket. Okay, so let's say that those are my 3 key points. Now keep in mind that this is a very simplistic example and you cannot use first person here, but let me recap. Okay, so my thesis statement is this chapstick is the best because A, it is effective, B, it's cheap, and 3, C, because you have 3 key points, it fits in my pocket. Okay, so that is going to be what you post first, your thesis statement, and it could be simplistic. It can be that simplistic. So then number 2, you're going to pick out 2 of those key points. Okay, you can do all 3 if you want, but 2 of them, and I want you to explain how they're going to, there's my camera here, how they connect back to your thesis, and you're going to find some research. So you're going to have to post research for quotes or paraphrases to support that. So so you're going to state your thesis, and then number 2, you're going to say my first key point goes back to my thesis and it's going to prove this, and this. So you're just going to talk about that key point, okay? And then provide some research that you have found to support that key point. And so then you're going to do that for the second key point. So my second key point is this. This is going to help me in this, talk about that key point and how it ties into your topic and your thesis, how it's going to help answer your research question. And then you're going to go to your research and you'll say, in this source, give the title and the author. It said this about this key point. So now is really when you're going to have to look at your research and be specific with those key points. And then for your responses to your peers, there's 2 points. So you're going to have to provide feedback on the thesis statement. Does it have 3 Does it have 3 clear key points? Did they explain them well? What are some other things that you can suggest or talk about? And then number 2, you're going to have to talk about your peers' opposing viewpoints. So so that's what we're doing for this week. Remember that late discussions are not accepted. So if you have a question about your thesis or you want me to look at it before you post it, then just shoot it to me in an email and I'll give you my feedback on it. But your key points are going to be your reasons why basically that your side of this issue is better. So 3 key points, you're going to fully discuss 2 of them, and you're going to have to find research that support your key points. So separately, so you might find in, source 1 supports this key point, source 2 supports this key point, and you're going to be talking about that in this discussion. So I look forward to seeing your thesis statements this week.